Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Najee Kennedy, and I am an unsung hero. Over the years, I have liberated my mind with a plan to open the door to one of my greatest dreams, graduating from college. I come from a family where education was a missing piece in the household. My mother did not graduate from college. She had to drop out after her first year due to her pregnancy with my older brother. My older brother and I grew up in the city of Chicago where drugs, gangs, and violence infested our neighborhood. My mother worked long, aching hours as a nursing assistant trying to make ends meet. My father abandoned my mother and I when I was young, and my brother has been in and out of jail since he was 14 years old. Having to learn to be responsible and independent at a very young age played a very important role in my strive towards success. Over the last couple years, my family has been struggling with my brother's second felony conviction. My mother has been torn in emotion by the fact of my brother's conviction, and it has also taken its toll on me. Throughout my whole entire life, all I ever known was my mother and brother. To know that he may be taken away from me for the rest of my life pains me so much. School has been a way for me to School has been a way for me to keep my mind going strong, taking challenges and overcoming them in class. It allows me to get a sense that my brother can overcome his challenges as well. Being that my brother and I are my mother's only sons, I feel it's my duty to pay my dues to her. My heart is so attached to my mother that I can feel every heartbeat of hers. My mother is starting to become immersed with the lack of hope. Just last December, on the night of her birthday, as she was leaving home for work, as she walked out the door, she looked at me and said, "Najee, I've been living for 50 years and I have nothing to say what I live for." To hear that from my mother, who was such a strong figure to me, just really set my mind toward a stronger goal, that being a college degree. College for me is more than just the next step in life. It's like a grasp of achievement for me and my family. In the fall of 2013, I plan on attending a 4-year university, and the time I spend in college will be considered a dedication to my mother and brother. Every night I'm up late working hard on an essay or studying for my next exam, I will be thinking about them both and all we have overcome. I can't take back the hard times we have been through. I can't take back the fact my mother did not graduate from college and all she has is a high school diploma. The fact that she hasn't enjoyed the hard work and money she makes. It just all goes to bills and other home expenses. I can't take back the fact that my mother has cried tears some nights because of the continuing pain from her hard, heavy work hours. I can't take back the fact my brother dropped out of high school when he was 16 years old. The fact that he threw away his chances of playing college football and turned to the streets. The fact that he learned how to sell and make money off of drugs because our family income was barely enough to put a decent meal on the dinner table. The fact that my brother's second home is prison and he has been caught in the system since he was 14 years old. But I can take those facts and place them in my mind, understand who I am and why I've made it this far. The nights I spend alone allows me to think about the pain and struggle keeping me motivated. To me, there's no limit on my capabilities. With every given day, there's a new challenge waiting for me to overcome. This past summer, I've devoted myself to taking on a new challenge. I joined Genesys Works. Genesys Works is a summer training for juniors in high school to develop IT and professional skills over 8 weeks of summer, and gives students the opportunity to be placed at a major corporation as an intern. Genesys Works has truly allowed me to break through a key barrier, the barrier of being a young adult whose family struggles economically. I now feel very confident about my new life as a young professional. I feel that I have the right skill sets and vision to become successful. Genesys Works has allowed me to get ahead, reach higher, and discover new possibilities. I want to thank all the Genesys Works staff members, my fellow classmates, and my managers and new coworkers at HealthPartners. The last few months have truly been the most memorable of my life. In closing, I want to say a special thanks to you, Mom. Words cannot express how thankful I am for your love, inspiration, and support. You have been my hero, and now it's my turn to become yours.